Anime, Reign of the Seven Spellblades. Moving on to episode 4, Katie returns to the Trolls' enclosure alongside Vera. Based on Vera's statement, the Trolls in Kimberly should generally be accustomed to humans. However, since the incident during the recent parade, this particular troll has been exhibiting constant fear. Katie tries to calm the troll by offering it food. She even takes a bite herself to prove that the food is safe. Their activity is observed by other students, who laugh at Katie for befriending a troll. Meanwhile, Katie's other friends are discussing Andrew's challenge for Oliver and Nanao. Nanao doesn't mind participating if Andrews intends to fight fairly. The same goes for Oliver. After all, Oliver is confident that they will eventually face off in a battle. The duel is set to take place tomorrow night on the first floor of the underground labyrinth. As classes are about to begin, other students are gossiping about Katie visiting the troll again. Their remarks are even becoming quite mocking towards Katie. Guy is inclined to teach them a lesson, but Oliver immediately stops him. They need to hold back even when Katie is being openly ridiculed. The students even mock Katie by imitating the troll's sounds. Suddenly, the classroom door opens, and Katie almost arrives late. Upon entering, she's perplexed when a student suddenly asks her to mimic the troll's sound. Katie remains silent as she doesn't know how to respond. Seeing this, one student assumes that Katie has forgotten human language from spending too much time with the troll. This student even suggests that Katie should just go live with the troll. Guy appears visibly angered, but he restrains himself. Unexpectedly, it's Oliver who initiates violence by casting the Forgore spell. The students who mocked Katie are hit by an explosion. After that, Oliver invites Guy to join the fight. As usual, Nanao joins in since she enjoys fighting. Due to their actions, the three of them are sent to a room that resembles a prison. Nevertheless, Guy doesn't regret it after successfully beating up 5 people. Nanao is also proud of having thrown 10 people. Michaela is not surprised that Guy and Nanao would be involved, but she's shocked to learn that it was Oliver who triggered the fight. Katie apologizes to the three of them. She feels guilty for not being able to respond to the students who mocked her. However, Oliver assures her that it's not Katie's fault. He acknowledges that he struggled to maintain his composure. Guy also believes that the students who mocked Katie deserve to be dealt with, so it's reasonable that their friends are angry. Katie wipes the gloomy expression from her face and thanks them all. Despite this, Michaela feels that this situation has made things worse. Thanks to the recent events, they are now disliked by many of their fellow students. Michaela has a feeling that the duel tomorrow won't be conducted fairly. On the following evening, Oliver, Nanao, and the others set off for the duel location. 2 senior students are accompanying them to get there. After walking quite a distance within the labyrinth, they finally arrive in front of a large door. The door leads to a coliseum filled with students eager to watch. Oliver and Nanao are instructed to head to the arena, while the others are to go to the spectator seats. Oliver emphasizes that anything can happen here. He asks Michaela to protect Guy, Katie, and Pete if something occurs. The seniors ask Oliver and Nanao to step back briefly as they are going to perform a demonstration first. Andrews and another student are seen entering the arena. From the edge of the arena, some iron bars are raised. From there, a wolf-like monster emerges and charges forward. However, Andrews easily slices off the monster's leg using wind magic. Afterward, he uses his sword augmented with wind attributes to decapitate it. Nanao, who is unaware of what's going on, asks what they are doing. Oliver explains that they are participating in a kobold hunt, a traditional race among sorcerers. The human rights faction opposes the race, and it supposedly hasn't been held for several years. When Andrews approaches the two of them, Oliver asks for an explanation of why he's doing this. After all, the challenge was supposed to be a duel. Andrews responds that he wouldn't achieve anything by winning against lower-level students like them. That's why he challenges them to a 2-against-1 kobold hunting race. The winner is the one who kills the most kobolds. Oliver is already convinced that Andrews is experienced in this race. Meanwhile, this is Nanao's first time seeing a kobold. However, Oliver considers letting Andrews win. This way, they can use this opportunity to mend their current relationship. Suddenly, the audience shouts as a frightened kobold tries to return to its cage. One of the overseers casts a torture spell on the kobold. Katie, witnessing this, feels deeply disturbed. After the kobold is back in the arena, it is immediately killed with an explosion spell. Instantly, Nanao lets out a loud scream that silences the entire Colosseum. Nanao is infuriated by witnessing the animals being dragged and killed, especially when they didn't want to fight. Additionally, she grows more upset when others are just watching from a distance and enjoying it. Her friends are surprised to see Nanao expressing such anger. Nevertheless, other students mock her and start throwing glass bottles at her. Nanao then suggested to Oliver that they should just return to the dormitory. There's no worthy opponent here. However, Andrews became angry because Nanao wanted to leave. The gatekeepers also blocked their way out. The monster overseers didn't anticipate such a commotion outside. As they were about to release another kobold, the figure before them was drastically different from a kobold. The students in the arena panicked as someone suddenly appeared in the arena with a torn-up body. Somehow, a Garuda ended up inside the Colosseum. A Garuda is one of the great monster species. Andrews himself became extremely panicked as he had no knowledge about this monster. Other students attempted to attack it with magic, but the Garuda swiftly evaded all of their attempts. It proceeded to tear them apart with its sharp talons. As the audience tried to flee, the kobolds entered the spectator seats. Suddenly, the Garuda screamed and formed a message above its head. The message read, "Understand the feeling of being prey." For some reason, the entrance to the Colosseum couldn't be opened. Andrews could only watch in silence as the Garuda killed the students one by one. Fear engulfed him, and he fled in a hurry. Due to this, the Garuda targeted him. Fortunately, Nanao managed to chase after and deflect the Garuda's claw. As usual, Nanao appeared excited to fight against a powerful opponent. She turned her hair white and began her attack. A burden. Besides, they were currently dealing with the kobolds. Moreover, Michaela had promised Oliver to protect Guy, Katie, and Pete. Amidst the battle, the Garuda ascended and gathered wind magic behind its wings. Then, it quickly launched itself towards Nanao. Upon seeing this, Oliver immediately cast wind magic on Nanao to propel her out of the Garuda's attack range. Consequently, the Garuda shifted its focus to Oliver. However, Oliver was caught off guard and was struck by a claw on his abdomen. Luckily, Nanao managed to shield Oliver so he could retreat. Once they reached the enclosure area, Oliver used healing magic on his wound. There, they encountered a terrified Andrews. Andrews asked if they weren't scared. Oliver naturally admitted to being scared. However, it seemed that Nanao wasn't afraid. She possessed a hero-like disposition. Because of this, Oliver couldn't leave her be. He wanted to teach Nanao to be an ordinary person. Otherwise, her heroic nature would lead to a short life. Oliver told Nanao that she had been looking forward to witnessing Andrew's swordsmanship skills. After his wounds had sufficiently healed, Oliver returned to the arena. Knowing that both Oliver and Nanao's stamina wouldn't last long, they decided to end it quickly. Oliver had an idea. When he managed to catch the Garuda off guard, Nanao would leap to finish it. As anticipated by Oliver, the Garuda once again ascended to gather wind magic behind its wings. At this moment, the wind that protected its entire body shifted to behind its wings. Oliver was able to use lightning magic to attack its unprotected body. The Garuda was successfully brought down, but unfortunately, it quickly recovered in mid-air. Oliver tried to bait it for Nanao to finish it off. However, Oliver didn't expect the Garuda to suddenly be thrown by a powerful gust of wind magic. The one casting the wind magic was none other than Andrews. Nanao took the opportunity to leap and decapitate the Garuda. After the battle, Oliver thanked Andrews. Nanao also praised his incredible wind magic. With a hint of arrogance, she felt proud as Andrews' family was known for their expertise in wind magic. Andrews admitted that he was indeed scared during the fight. However, he was even more afraid of losing and bringing shame to the Andrews family. He couldn't comprehend why Oliver and Nanao dared to face a powerful opponent without hesitation. For a samurai like Nanao, choosing her opponent wasn't an option. Thus, she could only fight to strive for victory. In contrast, Oliver believed that escaping from an unbeatable foe wasn't shameful. However, the decision was up to oneself. Among the students who fled, Andrews chose to step forward and fight back. It was proof of courage and dignity from Richard Andrews. Moreover, Andrews was touched when Nanao considered him a fellow comrade. This is the end of episode 4. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss part 5 of this series recap.